Howdy, welcome back to Wobblin Jaw Sports. If you're new around here, hope I can get you to consider to like the content and subscribe to the channel. But if you're a regular around these here parts, thank you very much for the continuous support. We are in prelim mode right now for the NRLW, and game number 1 is coming at us from Gosford. And to help me talk about tonight's festivities is Jag from the Mad Dragons podcast. It's always good to have you on, mate. How you going?
Yeah, I'm good, man. Thanks again for having me, Sam. Good to be calling with you again. Yeah, it should be a good game here. Replay of last year's grand final, the two teams that met in last year's grand final, and only 2 weeks ago they met at this very venue. And the Roosters won 40 points to 10, and I'm sure the Sharks will be hoping they can cause a boil over with two.
Man. Yeah, those are two names that I did not know up until about 10 minutes ago when I saw what you sent to me in the green room, mate. Let's not beat around the bush, however, though, because we got some team lists to talk about now. So, Jag, man, I see that you have made something up for us. Can I get you to please take us through the Roosters who you are calling tonight?
Yep, so the Roosters, obviously the big out from that game a fortnight ago. So Queensland and Australian half, Tarryn Aiken, is unfortunately her season's over with an ACL, so which sees a little bit of a reshuffle in the team. Bridie Parker at the back, Mia Wood and Jamie Frezard on the wings. The representative centre pairing, Jess Sergis and Isabelle Keeley is the skipper. Corban Baxter makes a timely return from an ankle injury to partner Jocelyn Kelleher. So, and congratulations to Jocelyn Kelleher too. Tonight brings up her 50th NRLW game. Central Coast girl as well, so good to see her doing it in her own backyard. Front rows, they've been good all year for them, the Roosters. Tessa Talei and Rima Butler. Representative hooker Keeley Davis is there. And they've shown a lot of versatility as well this year, the Roosters. Tane and Aviti's been playing on the wing all year with the suspended Ali Anasio unavailable. So Tane and Aviti's moved to the back row, as has Jasmine Strange, who's done a good job all year. And one of the form players of the comp this year as well, Olivia Koenig. On the bench, Shorten Burton, Nacy Carlisle, Amber Hall and Eliza Lopamel, and the replacement player is Jade Herdejian, and the coach is John Strange. What a team that is.
It's a fantastic team. Obviously, the one that sticks out to me is Naividi, man. I've seen her play at centre instead of wing. I've seen her play at hooker as well. The last time that these two sides met, she played, Tiana Naividi played well over half a game of footy in at hooker, and now she finds herself in second row. I don't doubt her skills. I don't doubt her talent at all, Jag, but I don't know if she's got the size to warrant being selected in second row. I'm sure that the Roosters could have found somebody else to pop into that second row, man, but clearly she is well trusted, Naividi.
Yeah, well, John Strange is looking to have some versatility and build these players up to learn these new roles, and he's done it obviously with his daughter Jasmine this year. She's normally a winger centre. She's transitioned into that back row role very well, and Jocelyn Kelleher has played a few roles as well. I was watching something on socials the other day. She's played pretty much every position on the paddock. So it's good to see that John Strange is having the trust to put his players anywhere, and they're doing the job what's asked, and that shows to you what a good coach is, then their trust in Coach John Strange.
Corban Baxter, you said it just a moment ago, what a timely return it is for the Sydney Roosters. Baxter's just going to bring another dimension of passing game into this Roosters outfit. I've seen her a few times this year, and while she is coming back from a long-term injury, she looks like that she hasn't missed a step whenever she has played on the paddock this year, Corban Baxter, Jag.
Yeah, and she brings back a lot of experience as well. She's a good runner of the ball that'll allow Jocelyn Kelleher to run the team and game manage the side, and Corban Baxter can just focus on running and setting up those nice tries out wide for the likes of Sergis, Kelly, Frezard, and Mia Wood.
Yep, and Amber Hall and Lopamore, they've been absolutely outstanding. The CEO is a loss for them. She's been brilliant for them out there on the edge in the forward pack as well. So we'll go into the other one that you've done up here. So we've got the Cronulla Sharks, the away team. This is how they line up. So we've got Taylor, Staples, and Ravix as the back three. Captain Penitani-Gray, and then a huge inclusion, Annessa Biddle. I thought she may have been at long odds to play this one, but there she is in jersey 22. The halves tonight is going to be Varian and Kiriaratu. Johnston, Takapatolo, and Quincy Dodd in at hooker with jersey 23 on her back. If you do not lined up by absolutely enormous news for the Cronulla Sharks in those two names. The back row for them is Holmes, Tafua, and Anderson. The interchange, it's going to be Hanaway, who broke the Cowboys' hearts last weekend. She's going to be coming off of the bench in jersey 9. Faulkner, Byers, and Anne-Marie Kiriaratu, with Tyler King as 18th player for the Sharkies. Tony Herman is the coach. Jag, the additions of Biddle and Quincy Dodd, did you have even of a scent of a sniff on your radar, bro? This is really come at the death, hasn't it?
It has. But there are other players have stepped up as well that who have been filling those roles. Like you mentioned, those Roosters players that have been changing different roles. Georgia Hanaway is normally a half. She's done an outstanding job at dummy half. But yeah, to have players like 2 internationals in Biddle and Dodd to come straight back in, that's going to give the Sharks an enormous boost and give them a lot of confidence that they can cause the upset. Annessa Biddle makes 150 to 200 meters a week, and Quincy Dodd's just dynamite out of dummy half, and she'll give them that spark, no doubt. When she can cause the Roosters headaches if she can play at her best tonight.
Now, what do we think the matchups are going to be? So I believe it's going to be Sergis versus Penitani-Gray, and then it's going to be Keeley versus Annessa Biddle. So the battle of the centres is worth the price of admission alone for this contest, for this preliminary final tonight. So I believe that we are only just a few minutes away from kickoff, just teams and Channel 9 just going through their final stats here. Shante Kiriaratu, I thought she was good without being brilliant last week. Emma Vernon, I thought, had a quiet-ish sort of a contest against the Cowboys last weekend. But Kiriaratu, it wasn't her finals debut, but it was her first appearance in September footy in a couple of years, and I thought she did really well, the young halfback. But I think she needs a little bit more help from Emma Vernon tonight, in particular against this star-studded Eastern Suburbs.
Yep, and Ellie Johnston's been a huge part of this team as well. Obviously, on the back of her Origin debut this year, and with a few front rowers unavailable for the Gillaroos, if she impresses, she could be very well making her Gillaroos debut in the Pacific Championships if she impresses.
Yep, I just want to say hello to Jamar. He's just subscribed to both you and I, Jag. So thank you very much for coming in and doing that for us. So just a moment ago, we saw that the Cronulla Sutherland Sharks are just coming out of their sheds. They are warmed up. They are ready to rock and roll. We are on here. So just quickly, the odds for this one, Jag, is that obviously the Roosters are the favourites, but they're $1.13. The Sharkies, you can still find tremendous value about them at $5.40. Jag, who are you tipping, mate? And are those two late inclusions making you a little bit weary, bro?
No. Well, the Roosters have been undefeated all year for a reason. They've got the best roster in the whole competition. 17 winning 17 games in a row. That's the best in NRLW history. They obviously rise to a milestone. Isabelle, Kelly, and Keeley Davis pulled up 50 games a few weeks ago, and they've always lifted to a milestone. And yeah, they've never lost a game on the Central Coast as well. The Roosters, and they've never even lost to the Sharks as well. So the odds are very much stacked in their favour, and I can't see anything but a Roosters victory tonight. And yeah, they'll get a chance to defend their title next week.
They're enormous. I mean, they're going to be incredibly rusty, Quincy Dodd and Annessa Biddle, but if they can hit the ground running, we've got ourselves a serious game on our hands, considering no Nasio and no Aiken as well. So really looking forward to it. The Sharkies look like that they're going to accept the kickoff here. The Roosters just waiting for that final whistle to get things underway. But I'm with you, Jag. I'm going to go for the Sydney Roosters in this one, but I think I'll keep it to that 1 to 12 bracket. Still waiting for the final whistle, Jag. Thank you very much for your company. It looks like all systems are go. Belinda Sharp is the referee, and kickoff has commenced, and it has gone out on the full. My goodness gracious, Jag.
What a start to the game.
They've had a couple of years. The Sydney Roosters, where they've sort of choked it in finals, and that is not a good start. Okay, then. So Cronulla, they are running left to right of screen. Quincy Dodd just asking for the ball, and I will say that the wind is going to be a factor there. I don't know which way it's blowing, but it's whipping around Quincy Dodd's ponytail. And speaking of whipping around, Talei gets herself to the 40-metre line of the Roosters, and now Dodd passes left in field for Anderson, a flat ball for Johnston, and Johnston's brought down just in front of the 20. Again, they're running left to right. There is a breeze, but I don't know which way it's going just yet, as Anderson goes first receiver for Kirriaratu, back under, and that's an error, unfortunately.
It looks like, I'm not too sure which way they're running, because it's not too far from the water there in Gosford. They're right on Brisbane waters. It looks like the Sharks are running towards the Central Coast Highway end of the ground. Yep. That's towards the river end of the ground. Anyway, the Roosters get a reprieve there as the captain, Isabelle Keeley, makes her first run of the night. Davis, dummy half. And that's Talei. She's been impressive, filling the shoes of Millie Elliott this year, the Kiwi Fern International. Davis, here's Kernick. Kernick, a flat ball, and Rima Butler gets those legs pumping, gets to within that 40-metre line. Third tackle, Roosters. Davis tries to get going, but she has to take the run herself, with her former teammate Dodd and Takapatola taking it down. Kernick, the dummy half. Talei again, her second run in the set. Taken down there by Tafua and Anderson. Last tackle coming up, Roosters. Davis to Baxter. Baxter will grubber it to the in goal. And it's gone over the head of Jada Taylor.
That's great anticipation from Taylor, Jag. All right, so Taylor, she sprints back to the 20, taps it, gives it to Penitani-Gray. And Penitani-Gray is met there, I think, initially by Corban Baxter. No, sorry, that was a Tisapule. But in any event, Gray taps the ball, and it goes left in field here for Annessa Biddle with her first touch in, 2 months maybe? Annessa Biddle plays the ball. Dodd goes to the right-hand side and finds Anderson, and she backs her way over the 40-metre line. It's still inside their own territory, but they're 10 short of halfway. They go left, and Johnston, with a fantastic carry. Good hit by Strange, but Johnston's able to enter Roosters territory. Third tackle, Dodd, scoots, scheming, all passes to Taylor, but it went behind her. It's all play on here, and it's found its way into the lap of Anderson, and Anderson will play the ball about 12 metres inside Roosters territory. Kirriaratu steps off her right and threatened to slice them, but it was Tiana Novidi that came in and cleaned her up. Kirriaratu plays the ball, Dodd goes right, Varian puts in a right-footed kick, and it's taken there by the Roosters.
Yep, and Bridie Parker's there to take it on the full. She's brought back by Ravix and Tafua, and she plays it back to Kelly. And Kelly finds Frezard, another one of these Central Coast products in this Roosters side, takes it up to her 10. Baxter at dummy half. That's Mia Wood, takes it over the 20. Good run there by the winger for the Roosters. Baxter, dummy half. Here's Sergis, and she's met straight away by 3 Sharks defenders, led there by Brooke Anderson. And it is a penalty for the Roosters. Brooke Anderson, the antagonist there. Dragons bound next year, Brooke Anderson.
Man, fourth tackle kick, man, that is some shocking stuff. But just quickly, Donnie's in the chat. Thank you very much for coming in. I understand that you guys are going to be doing the live stream for the New South Wales Cup Grand Final tomorrow, man.
That's Donnie, yes. He'll be doing that over the game. It will be clashing with that Broncos a Penrith prelim, but yeah, he'll be doing it anyway. Unfortunately, it's might be on TV. It's a one-on-one strip, is it?
No,
it's a penalty to the Roosters. And Davis with the quick tap. Rima Butler. Being a very good pickup for the Roosters this year. Coming across from the Newcastle Knights. Davis, Kelleher, finds Sergis running onto the ball. They're within 10 of the line. Their best chance to score tonight so far, the Roosters. Here's Davis running from dummy half. Keeley Davis. She's held up over the line.
Talei, Holmes, and Anderson getting underneath. What a try saver.
It was. The Roosters will try that again, though, if they're not wary. They were very lucky there. Here's Koenig, another one of those impressive players for the Roosters this year. Wouldn't be surprised if she picks up her second consecutive Dally M. Kelleher, Baxter, she gets smothered by Annessa Biddle. Last tackle coming up for the Roosters. Kelly, the dummy half, to Kelleher. Kelleher with the grubber into the in goal. And Biddle has no choice but to tap it over the dead ball line. Good set there by the tricolours.
Gave the hit on the half there, and Annessa Biddle was out the back to clean things up. My goodness, Annessa Biddle, she is a shadow on that paddock, man. She's absolutely enormous. What a gun.
Yep. As we said, a huge in. And it's a
Great
huge dropout. It's gone 60 on the fly. It's gone 70 on the fly. And
Well
Bridie
done.
Clark has left it back. And Rima Butler. And the Sharks are there to meet her in defence, led by Ellie, Johnston and Brooke Anderson. And Butler plays it back to Davis. Davis finds Koenig. Koenig just gets over the halfway line. 7 minutes gone, no score in this preliminary final as Talei gets things going again for the Roosters. They're within 40 of the line. Davis, Kelleher, the show and go, finds, that's Corban Baxter. Baxter finds Frezard in support, and Taylor gets her one-on-one with the help of Georgia Ravix. They're 5 out
Great
on the line.
strength.
Kelly, Baxter, now to Davis to Talei. 10 out from the line. Last tackle Roosters. Davis, Koenig, Kelleher to grab it in the goal. And it's then saved by Penitani-Gray. But there's another set coming in the way of the Roosters. That's good game management from Jocelyn Kelleher, Sam.
Yeah, it absolutely is. But Jada Taylor with the try-saving tackle on the much more experienced Jamie Frezard just a minute ago. Fantastic strength displayed by Jada Taylor, but good clean-up work at the back by the Sharkies.
And here's the dropout. And goes straight down the throat of Corban Baxter. She has no choice but to run it back herself. Quincy Dodd makes the tackle. Davis. Here's Talei. And the Sharks give her no room to move there. Takapatolo and Tafua take her down. Davis. Kelleher. The cutout pass. Parker. Parker tried to get it inside to Baxter, but Veron gave her no chance to do it. Parker plays it back Sergis. Sergis to Davis. Davis, Koenig. And Koenig just runs it up straight. Straight in front of the post they are now, the Roosters. Davis, the cutout pass. Parker, the cutout pass, and it's been dropped by Mia Wood. She held on her lollies there. There was try time for the Roosters.
She has been a reliable Swiss Army knife in 2025, and that's not normal. That's unfortunate. That is a huge opportunity gone begging. I'm not going to say that was 100%, but oh dear. Hey, Jag, man, you've got the ability to delete and block people, mate. There's just a couple of comments that I can see in the corner of my eye that are coming through, bro. So if you want to handle that, that's up to you, bro. So the Sharkies, they've gotten themselves up to the 30, and now it's in the hands of Staples, who's running to the left-hand side. Thank you, Jack. And she's gotten to the 40-metre line here. So 9 minutes gone. It's still 0-0, and the Sharks have had to defend a lot more than the Sydney Roosters had to. A lot more questions thrown at Cronulla. This is the third tackle. They're still inside their own territory. Dodd runs to the right-hand side a bit. It does eventually pass to Takapatolo, and the Sharkies, they inside Roosters territory. This is the fourth tackle. And Dodd elects to go left, a flat ball for Anderson, who came back towards the ruck and gets over the 40-metre line. Last tackle, Dodd right, Kiriaratu kicks on the Roosters 40. It's going to come down on the 10, uncontested.
Very high, and Parker's there to take it on the full, and a good kick return there from Bridie Parker. And the two-time premiership winner plays it back to Isabelle Kelly. And Isabelle Kelly, what a wrong run by the skipper. She's had an enormous season. And here's Baxter. Baxter finds Mia Wood, and she gets over the 40. Wood plays it back to Davis. Davis to Butler. Butler gets over the 30. But Veron and Johnston are there to meet her with the help of Talei Holmes. And she doesn't look too well there, Rima Butler. Was there a hip drop or some sort of bad tackle there?
I was looking at the stop
Keeley
clock
Davis,
and whatnot.
not happy. Oh, I hate this tackle. I absolutely hate this tackle. It's Talei Holmes. It's the culprit here that's made the tackle.
Oh, we've seen that penalised this year. Still in discussion.
You think Tarryn Holmes is in some strife?
Belinda looking back and pointing.
On report. Will the Roosters take the 2? No. They're going to take the tap. And Davis finds Kernick. Kernick to Talei. So Talei Holmes on report for that hip drop tackle on Rima Butler. So Talei to Davis. Kelleher, the long cutout pass. Kelly, and they're going to score this time on the other side. And Jamie Frezard goes over. The Roosters get the first try of the preliminary final. Way too easy. And good shift of hands there. Davis connecting with Kelleher. The beautiful cutout pass. And Kelly saw no one out on the wing for the Sharks and find Jamie Frezard, who went over untouched. Great try, Roosters.
Yeah, that's a little bit of that rustiness, I would suspect, between Annessa Biddle and Georgia Rabbix out there on the right edge defensively for the Sharkies. No communication. Biddle screaming up, out of the line. Rabbix found herself a little bit too far in field, and the Roosters, they don't need much of an opportunity to fling the ball hard and fast, and that's exactly what they did. It was all created off the back of a great central run by Isabelle Keeley that got them more downfield just a minute ago. But Frezard, she threatened about 5 minutes ago when she has crashed over men. Just a lack of communication and some rustiness on Annessa Biddle's behalf there, bro.
Mm-hmm. And just on Isabelle Keeley, like just a few weeks ago against your Cowboys, she caught the elbow of Francesca Goldthorpe, and it's a miracle she's out there playing. As Kelleher waves away to the left, no goal, so it's 4-0 to the Roosters. The defending premiers take first blood.
I just want to say it's going up and down at the moment, but right now we've got over 22 people in the chat. So thank you very much for coming in, and whether you've come from the Mad Dragons podcast or from Wobblin Jaw Sports, thank you very much for coming in and saying good day, guys. Thank you. Yeah, interesting game so far, Jack, man. Just too much territory possession given away by the Sharkies, bro.
Yeah, you can't gift territory and possession to this Roosters side because they're a team that just thrive on that, and that they capitalise when you make an error, and that's what they've done. They need to fix up their discipline if they want to stay in this contest. Roosters get away from them, it's going to be a long night for them. Anyway, the Roosters with it. Davis, that was Mia Wood, and Talei, she's been strong to start this game. Davis, a dummy half. Baxter Navidi. A lot of Roosters players showing their versatility this year, playing a variety of different roles for the side. Davis to Kernick, and Kernick gets over the 40-metre line. Last tackle coming up. Plays it back to Davis. Davis to Kelleher, who goes high in the sky. And the Sharks let the ball bounce. It's going over the head of Jada Taylor.
Whoa.
Well, she just does get it just in time. The Roosters were coming.
Yeah, absolutely. That went way over the head of Taylor, and she had to jump up for it really high. That was dangerous stuff there. But Staples now has a brave hit up, and the Sharkies are still inside their own 10 here. Cronulla running left to right of screen. They go down the short side. Penitani. Don't think that was entirely anticipated, but she did good to catch it. Now it's thrown back in field here for Annessa Biddle on return, and she makes a huge run. Skittles 3 Roosters to defenders, makes about 12 metres post-contact. That's a 20-metre carry there from Annessa Biddle. Welcome back. They go to the left-hand side. Jada Taylor puts the foot down, threatened to cut them up the middle, but was brought down by Strange. This is the last tackle. Kiri Ratu kicks from about 5 metres before halfway. That wasn't a bad set there from Cronulla.
Bridie Parker's lost her lollies, and the Sharks will get a golden opportunity to hit straight back.
It was nothing to it. It was a decent kick. It wasn't anything particularly that Miss Parker can't or hasn't been able to handle before. Oh, it just popped out. Wow, what a great chance here for Cronulla, Jag.
Yeah, Bridie Parker's normally reliable under that high ball, but yeah, nothing special about that kick there. She just couldn't hang on to it. And the Sharks can hit straight back here as Kiriyaratu feeds it with Dodd at the back of the scrum.
All right, let's see Emma Varon potentially work with Tiana Penitani-Gray, but Annessa Biddle might do it all her freaking self. She's stopped 11 metres out, plays the ball. Dodd, right infield for Johnston, and Dodd says just go that way as hard as you can. Run. Absolutely. Skittle plays and Dodd at dummy half. Runs to the right-hand side, eventually passes to Kiriyaratu, who was put under all sorts of pressure by Isabelle Keeley. Third tackle, right of the sticks. Dodd comes back left. This is Anderson, left for Varon, back under for Holmes. Holmes weaving, scheming, and is brought down eventually by Talei. Gets up, plays the ball. Dodd scoots to the right-hand side, gives it to Anderson, and Brooke Anderson crashes over and gets Cronulla on the board by scoring right next to the sticks. You'd imagine they'd be up 6 points to 4. Are we seeing the beginnings of an upset?
Maybe. Yeah, that was way too easy. The Roosters have been normally rock solid on the goal line in defence, and yeah, huge gap there. And Brooke Anderson, who's been he's a very underrated player in the Shark side, but doesn't get all the rewards he deserves. But yeah, wow, what a hit back for the Sharks.
I imagine that she'll be rewarded in due course with a Kiwi Ferns jersey at the end of the year, man, for sure. I think she has represented the Kiwi Ferns in years previous as well. So, pardon me.
Number of occasions, yeah.
Number of occasions. So that's fantastic from Brooke Anderson. I do like Brooke Anderson as a player as well, actually. I do.
Looking forward to seeing her at the Dragons next year. Yeah, be a good signing.
You never miss, do you? Yeah. You never miss, bro. I totally forgot that Anderson had signed with the Dragons.
Yeah, she signed before this year kicked off. So,
shit, that is Brooke Anderson and Hannah Southwell, a part of your back row, bro. My goodness, as Kiriyaratu shoots and scores, that will do her confidence the world of good. And they do hit the lead here, the Sharkies, 6 points to 4 in a matchup that saw will seize the grand finalists of last year going head-to-head, this time in a preliminary final.
Yeah. Tomorrow should be a cracking game too, the Broncos and the Knights. What an occasion it'll be for those two teams. They're playing before the men's prelim.
Yeah, man. I thought that game would be the closer of the two, but right now this is shaping up like it could be going down to the wire. Sharkies look good, and Annessa Biddle made a defensive error that led to the Roosters' first points. But besides that, I think she's been pretty sound, Annessa Biddle. Jag, what about you?
Yeah, she's done what she does best. Make those carries and get the Shark sets going. And Quincy Dodd, I thought's been good as well out of dummy half, giving them a bit of spark and class out of there as well, giving some good service.
Absolutely. Takapatolo has the hit up now, and it's swung left infield here for Biddle, who's arcing on her run and nearly broke them there straight up the middle. Strange is going to have her hands full here with Biddle tonight as Johnston and Koenig collide on the 30. Wow, and Johnston actually is able to make about 5 post-contact meters. Plays the ball, Dodd, left, Varon, under for Holmes, over the 40, and she spins away and makes about 5 or 6 more post-contact meters. And it's a penalty. Dodd taps the ball over halfway, running to the 40, and she stopped in her tracks there by Keeley Davis. Well done to Davis. And Jada Taylor finds herself at hooker, goes right to Anderson, back under for Takapatolo, and she's brought down on the 30. The Sharkies have the momentum at the moment. After defending for the first 10 minutes almost solely, they're in front and they've got the momentum. This is rather startling here from Cronulla as Tiana Penitani on the third tackle plays the ball on the 20. It was more of she jumped over the top of it, and Ellie Johnston gets the ball back infield, but a great tackle by Noviti. The fourth tackle, Dodd afforded to run, gives it right to Takapatolo, the huge player, but she's brought down eventually. Last tackle, Dodd Goes left to Johnston. Johnston, she offloads. It's batted backwards by Varin into the hands of Tafua, and she's just going to die with the ball. That is a really good set from Sharks.
They're throwing the ball around. They're really trying to unsettle these Roosters side, and that was a great set from them there. If they can keep that going, as Macy Carlisle for the Roosters. Sergis makes the run, and Penitani-Gray and Holmes and Johnston bring her down. It's good defense so far in this set from the Sharks. Baxter finds Keeley, and Kelly's tacking around the legs by Quincy Dodd. Tafua comes in over the top. Davis, here's Macy Carlisle. Played for the Sharks in New South Wales Women's Premiership a few years ago. Davis, Koenig, just runs it straight. Takapatola takes her. Incorrect play. The ball. Will it be a penalty? It is a penalty. Davis with the quick tap. Finds Baxter. Baxter show and go to Navidi, but takes the run herself. And the Roosters can hit back. It's a penalty for ruck interference. So here's Macy Carlisle. Gets the Roosters to within 15 metres out from the line. She'll play it back to Davis. Davis runs herself, now finds Lopamau, who's now on. She'll be hard to stop. Lopamau is over the line. Did she get the ball down? It's calling held up. And she'll go back to the 10. Lopamau. The Sharks did well to hold her up there, Sam. Anyway, here's Carlisle. Anderson brings her down. Davis, dummy half, straight to Koenig. She slams that down. Next to the posts. No try.
Oh.
Was there a bobble in the put down from Koenig? Let's have a look. Here she goes. Koenig gets past Tafua. She's lost the ball. She's lost the ball. Good call from Belinda Sharp. A let off there for the Sharks, and they'll hang on.
So the Sharkies survive on that occasion. All right, so it's tapped and it goes to the left-hand side for Penitani-Gray, and Gray's able to get to the 30-metre line. Georgia Hanaway's out there on the paddock now. I don't see Dodd out there as well. So that's a straight swap, and what a great run there from Staples, getting to halfway. Plays the ball, Vera in a dummy half, goes right infield for Holmes. She puts the foot down and all beats one. It makes about 5 or 6 metres there. She's eventually put on her back by Carlisle, if I'm not mistaken. This is Hanaway out of dummy half, right infield here for Faulkner, over the 40 by about 5 metres or so. So 15 metres inside Roosters territory. And now Hanaway scoots to the left-hand side, and then Anderson, then Taylor, Kirioratu. Great middle work there, interchange of passing for Kirioratu, who's able to make great meters to the 10. Hanaway left for Anderson. She goes straight before passing left to Varin. Cut out left to Penitani-Gray. She steps, beats one, and is just brought down in front of the white line. Last tackle, Staples, right infield for Varin. Right to Hanaway, puts in a grubber kick. No one's home, and it's Kirioratu got there at the death. I don't think she looks confident enough to say that she got the ball down, but the Roosters just didn't want to kick it dead, and Kirioratu got a hand to it, but I don't think she planted it.
Isabelle Kelly was willing it dead. The Roosters, they didn't want a bar of it. No, she's not. Oh, she could give that. Liam Kennedy's got the job in the bunker tonight. Let's see what he says.
No, Belinda Sharp up top is signaling for a 20-metre tap, but that was millimetres in it, Jag.
Yeah, the Roosters, I don't know what they were doing there. All they had to do was kick it dead, but Lucky enough, Kirioratu couldn't ground it, and they get away with that one there, the Roosters, as Carlisle takes the first run in the set following the tap. Her opposite number, Stephanie Faulkner, takes her down. And here is Sergis. Sergis still going. Gets on that 40-metre line. She's wanting a penalty there, Keeley Davis, and she will get one. Stephanie Faulkner, the one giving that away for the Sharks. And they'll take the tap with Kelleher. And she finds Koenig, who makes the first run in this set. And here is Lopamau, gets over the 40. Roosters, can they get the try they need to get back in front? Davis to Koenig. Koenig finds Kelleher. Kelleher gets it to Isabelle Kelly. And Biddle brings her down with the help of Kirioratu. Plays it back to Kelleher. Kelleher to Baxter. Now to Naividi. Taken over the top by Kirioratu. Third tackle for the Roosters. Now it's the fourth. Plays it back to Frezard. Frezard stops and starts again. She had nowhere to go there, Frezard. Davis on the last. Gets it to Kelleher. Kelleher with a grubber towards the coasts, but Jada Taylor does well and saves the day for the Sharks.
Well done, Jada Taylor. She's having a good night so far. Emma Veron now looks to the left-hand side. The only person to the left of her is Penitani-Gray, and she accepts the hit up. Oh, that's a bad put down by Penitani. Oh, I think she's gotten away with one there, Penitani-Gray, as Staples gets over the 20-metre line by a couple. Veron at dummy half again, right to Ravix. Ravix, that ball just popped out a little bit, but she was able to contain it. And Ravix plays the ball left. Anderson back under for Johnston, and Johnston's able to forge her way to the 40-metre line. This is the last tackle, however. Still inside their own territory. Kirioratu kicks it on the 40. It lands just in front of the 20.
And Bridie Parker runs it back for the Roosters. So 11 minutes to go till half-time, and it's still the Sharks leading 6 points to 4, with Hanaway making the tackle with the help of Anderson. Plays it back to Kelly at dummy half. Kelly gets it away to Mia Wood. Palms away from Anderson. But Tafua and Faulkner coming over the top. Baxter dummy half. Now to Jamie Frezard taking a run in the set. He got the offload away to Kelly, and Kelly shrugs away from Faulkner. But Anderson and Hanaway take her down. Baxter at dummy half finds Koenig. Hanaway gets her around the legs with Johnston and Faulkner coming over the top. Koenig plays it back to Davis. Davis to Kelleher. Kelleher finds Sergis on the burst, but can't get through. Veron takes her down, gets the offload away to Jasmine Strange, and Jasmine Strange gets the ball away. Here's Mia Wood, and Mia Wood is taken there by 3 Sharks.
It's a late offload. Oh, knock on.
It's a knock on from Mia Wood. Not a good start to the night for her. And the Sharks hang on once again.
Just want to say hello to NRL Letter team, man. Thank you very much for coming on in. Jason Reeder at the moment, he's sweating bullets. My goodness. Alrighty. So we're going to have a more interchange here. There are some very flat passes that are getting away, but that was a late offload. Sergis's momentum had come to a complete stop. So that's a 50-50 that the Roosters definitely got there. So there's 10 minutes to go here. Good game of footy. Very good game of footy. Kirioratu feeds it. It's won by the Sharks. It goes right, and Binnell puts on a massive step and is getting dragged back just a fraction. So just a few meters made from the point of the scrum here, and Penitani-Gray is set upon by Koenig, and there's very little gain there by Penitani-Gray. She plays it almost freaking diagonally, and it goes left-hand side for Staples, and Staples is stripped one-on-one by Sergis. Jag.
Yep. Well done there from Jess Sergis. Very smart there. Kelleher finds Lopamauer, and Lopamauer runs straight into Stephanie Faulkner, and she's within 20 metres of the line. Davis waits at dummy half. She finds Koenig. Koenig finds Kelleher. Kelleher with Naividi gets past Kirioratu, but Biddle comes in over the top. Naividi plays it back to Davis. Davis runs from dummy half to Carlisle, and Carlisle just gets over the 10. Third tackle for the Roosters. Plays it back. Kelleher, the dummy half. Kelleher grabs it to go off the upright.
Oh.
Been picked up by Emma Veron.
And play on here with Penitani-Gray, who's able to get out of the 10 metres zone there. That's a fantastic carry. She's had 3 really important carries over the past 5 minutes as Penitani-Gray. And this is Jada Taylor now, who's able to make a hit up and get just a few metres short of the 30. Sharkies is central. Kiriratu goes right to Tafua. And Tafua gets dragged back just a fraction, but she'll play the ball about 19 metres away from halfway. 4th tackle, Kiriratu passes left in field for Anne-Marie Kiriratu, and then it goes left on for Byers. And Byers is stopped on the 40. This is last tackle. Kiriratu, ball in hand. Kicks just inside the 40. She was brought down. It's a great kick that finds the grass on the 10, bouncing into the in-goal area. Parker gets it. What's the chase like? It's not too bad. And they do stop Parker just on the 10-metre line. Great kick and great kick chase, Jag.
Yeah, Faulkner and the younger Kiriratu sister first there to make the tackle as Frezard taken over the top by Faulkner. Just short of that 20-metre line. And it is a penalty on the Roosters.
Poor Stephanie Faulkner, poor.
And a quick tap, Kelly finds Rima Butler. And in jersey number 16 now for the Roosters is Amber Hall. A big inclusion into the side. And it's another quick tap. The referee says they can't take the quick tap on that occasion. Yeah, what a player to bring off the bench team in Amber Hall. Huge impact player.
Cheat code, bro. Cheat code.
As Burton is told to go back. Looks like it has to be a kick for touch, does it? No, it's still a quick tap. She finds Rima Butler. And Byers gets her around the ankles. Kelleher to Kelly. Now to Carlisle. Carlisle close to that 40-metre line. Plays it back to Burton. Burton to Baxter. Baxter and Kiriratu brings her down. Biddle gets her around the ankles. Davis, here's Amber Hall, the wrecking ball. Runs over the top of Jadika Tafua. Burton at dummy half. Now to Koenig. Koenig to Kelleher. Kelleher, the show and go. Kelleher would love a try in her milestone game. 5 out from the line. Burton. Parker, cut out pass. Sergis, and she's taken by Penitani-Gray. Offloads to Jasmine Strange, and it's a knock-on from Jasmine Strange.
Oh, the scrambled eggs defense, Jag. Very good, bro. Great scramble by Cronulla.
And they've been very, very good. They've been standing up to this Roosters side, and if they can keep doing this, they can frustrate the Roosters out of the game.
Yeah,
long way to go.
But they've got to get some more territory here, the Sharkies, to keep them at tilt. Their discipline needs to improve immediately, the Sharkies as well. And the Verena dummy half scoots to the left-hand side from her own 20, skips around 1, gets over the 30, and makes about 5 more post-contact meters. That's a 15-meter carry there from Emma Vereen. Great stuff. Jada Taylor now faint to go right, went left and found Holmes, who's now weaving on her run. And she's picked up, loses a meter or 2, and plays the ball 5 short of halfway. This is the 4th tackle, and this is Faulkner now over halfway by a couple of meters. This is the last. The Sharkies, they're central. Hanaway dummy half goes right. Kiriratu from right on halfway puts the ball sky high, and it's going to find grass again. The bounce is good. It's a great
one, but Bridie Parker gets there just in time, and she runs it back, but Tafua and Kiriratu make the tackle. Kelly, Frezard, and good defence there, led by Faulkner and Rhiannon Byers. Plays it back to Baxter. Baxter away to Kelly. And Kelly gets to within the 30-metre line for the Roosters. Plays it back to Naividi, who takes a run from dummy half. Naividi tried to get it away to Sergis. Couldn't do it. Burton's a dummy half. Burton finds Koenig, who runs straight up the road. And she'll play it back. Burton. Here's Kelleher. Last tackle. And she'll kick it. Going towards Jada Taylor, but Georgia Ravix takes it on the full. And she's taken there by Kelly, Hall, and Macy Carlisle.
Alrighty, so it's spun infield here for Cassie Staples, but she is stopped there by Koenig almost immediately. Emma Barron scoots to the left, dummies and straightens up and skittles 2 Roosters in the process, and she's eventually brought down by Burton, fresh legs, on the 30-metre line. And that is a penalty for the late shove as well by short of Burton. Whoa.
Emma Veron didn't like that one. Ruck interference there, but good little run there from Emma Veron.
No, huge carry from Emma Veron. Alrighty, so they don't kick for touch. This is Rhiannon Byers with the hit up. 7 penalties to 3. Roosters awful discipline-wise. And that's a dummy from Anne-Marie Kiriaratu and, yes, related to Shante Kiria. And Hanaway goes left. Emma Veron now back under for Holmes. And the Sharkies are inside Roosters territory here by a few metres. And this is the third tackle. There's 3 minutes to go in this first half. Hanaway goes right to Anne-Marie Kiriaratu. And she's stopped about 13 metres infield. Hanaway flat ball to the left for Faulkner. And this is the last tackle. They're 25 metres out. Hanaway right, Kiriaratu, right-footed boot. It's probably going to be a bit too big there. No, it's allowed to bounce, but it's gone over the dead ball line. They've got 3 minutes to just hang on here, the Sharkies. Make sure the Roosters don't go 80 metres.
Not the best kick there from Shante Kiriaratu. A bit too much on it. And, yeah, the Roosters will get a 7-tackle set. Can they get some points before halftime and reclaim the lead? And it's just Sergis making the run from the tap and gets free from Faulkner, but Hanaway gets her eventually. Kelly now to Parker. Parker's taken there by Hanaway and Holmes. Now Burton. Now Kelly. Kelly runs it up straight up the middle of Polytech Stadium. Burton, dummy half. Here's Rayma Butler. And Talei, Holmes and Faulkner. Couldn't get her down, but they held her. Burton. Here's Kelleher, the show and go. Kelleher couldn't quite get through. Faulkner comes in with that tackle. Burton, Kernick. Kernick goes straight through the middle. No stopping her this close. Kernick gets that down this time. She's very dangerous running up the middle. And you got to watch her. Very key player in this Roosters side. And she's improved so much since going to that 13 role.
Oh, the Sharkies, they switched off. Anne-Marie Kiriaratu was beaten. Jada Taylor was beaten for size. Oh, never say die attitude of not just the Roosters, but Olivia Kernick, bro. Oh, dude, that is a massive dagger to the Sharkies.
That was just an all-class, powerful run and had the Sharks defence at 6s and 7s. So she just skittled through them, Kernick. And they're about to take the lead.
Wow.
Go further in front, 10-6 at half time, it looks like it's going to be.
It's been a fantastic effort from Cronulla, man. It's been a really good ding-dong battle between the two.
It has been, yeah. I'm surprised at how well the Sharks are playing tough. But yeah, as you said before, they've got to fix up their real discipline. If they can fix that up and stay in the contest, that gives themselves every chance of causing the upset. But yeah, you can't give an invitation like that to the Roosters because they'll make you pay. The top point scorer in NRLW history, Kelleher. It's a much easier attempt this time, as her first one was, compared to her first one. And Kelleher adds the extras. And the Roosters back in front, 10 points to 6 on the Central Coast.
Wow. Jason Reeder confirming that he's doing jumping jacks in his lounge room. Jennifer Tomlinson's going for the Cronulla Sharks. And Rufio says, good calling, fellas. Thank you very much. Thank you very much indeed for coming in and saying good day. Thank you.
And I'm sure we'll see several members of both sides featuring in the Pacific Championships for the Gillaroos. That's Kiriaratu with the restart.
Oh! Well, surely, ref, that went dead.
Parker. Referees missed it anyway. Rima Butler plays the ball. Burton. Now it was Sergis away to Amber Hall. Amber Hall tries to get the arm free. The Sharks don't let her on that occasion. And that'll be halftime at Polytech Stadium. The defending premiers just 35 minutes away from their second consecutive grand final.
I'd love to see a friggin' replay of what just happened there at the end there, bro, but I don't think we will. Look, what we will do though, man, let's take a breather. Let's take 10 minutes to digest, and we'll come back in 10, all right? We'll go get ourselves a bit of a drink. So, ladies and gents, please come back in about 10 minutes for the second half, and we'll continue on. 10 points to 6 in favour of the Roosters in a pretty close game of footy. We'll see you guys on the other side. Be back in 10, Jag. Oi, howdy, everyone. G'day. Yes, We are back. We are back. Jag is just reconnecting himself. Back from our halftime break. Jag, can you hear me? Can I hear you? Can you see me?
I can see, I can hear you loud and clear.
Vice versa, mate. Vice versa. Sharkies, they're going to kick off in the second half. Roosters are about to receive. All over to you, Jag.
Yep. So Kiri Ratu will kick us off. Belinda Sharp blows time on for the second half. So 1 half remaining in the season for one of these sides, and one team will be advancing to the 2025 Grand Final. The first team through to next Sunday's Grand Final at Accor Stadium, and Reba Butler makes the first run of the second half. And here is Maisie Kyler, the other front rower in this Roosters side on the bench. Burton, Baxter. Baxter finds Navidi. They're going left early, keeps the offload. Navidi back to Baxter, and Baxter runs it in. Lost the ball, Baxter. Oh, what a start to the second half for the Roosters. Baxter just couldn't hang on to the ball there, and the Roosters, the Sharks, nice way to start your set in the Roosters half.
Man, they were looking the goods. Just then, the Roosters, they looked like they were about to notch it up to the next cog. But great connection by Tafua. Tafua, man, she's someone that's sort of not broken out this year, but her defense is why she's been in the side a hell of a lot, man. Tafua's been not too bad for the Sharkies in 2025. As Biddle stands in the tackle, plays the ball goes right to Faulkner, and she's able to get to the 30-meter line. They're a little bit left of centre here. They're running right to left in the second half. Hanaway goes right in field fan Marie Kiriaratu, then on further right to Byers. And Byers is stopped about 22 metres out from the try line. Hanaway ignores Kiriaratu. Dummy is afforded to run a little bit and gives it to Faulkner. And she's brought down 15 metres out, fourth tackle. Hanaway comes back to the right-hand side. Dummies and eventually gives it out right to Kiriaratu. She dummies as well. Throws it out right to Jada Taylor. Puts her foot down and she's taken over the sideline just. Oh, that is a warning shot. That is a warning shot to the Roosters by the Sharks.
Copped a bit of a push and shove from Jada Taylor. She didn't like that one, but... Jada Taylor came so close to leveling the ball game. The venue where she made her NRLW debut 3 years ago for the Roosters. Former New South Wales under-19s Origin star. And Reba Butler plays it back to Burton. Burton finds Koenig. Koenig away to Carlisle. Carlisle taken over the top by Faulkner. Burton, Koenig again are running this set. Already over 130 metres in the game in just that first half. Kelleher, Navidi. Burton the dummy half, Koenig. Koenig, lovely ball to Kelleher. Kelleher to Parker. Parker finds Jasmine Strange. She runs into Emma Veron and Talei Holmes. Jasmine Strange will play it back to Bridie Parker. Last tackle for the Roosters. Parker finds Kelleher. And she's been hit late by Emma Veron. It's been caught by Frezard. Frezard away to Baxter. Baxter to Carlisle. Carlisle still with the ball. She's not happy with the ruling there. But it is last tackle changeover. Hang on, captain's challenge by the Roosters. Macy Carlisle not too happy there.
I saw what Carlisle was blowing up. I think the Sharkies, unluckily so, have touched this. I think this is going to be 6 again for the Roosters.
It's Annessa Biddle. Biddle? It's Kiriaratu. So Baxter's caught it behind her back. Is there a hand here from Kiri? It doesn't look like Kiriaratu's got a hand to it.
Not from that angle.
Baxter's done well to catch that behind herself. And then is it here that the ruling is?
Yep. So challenge successful.
All right. Couldn't get to see the great angle of where the error was from the Sharks, but the Roosters They get 6 again. It's with Butler. Rima Butler straight into Stephanie Faulkner. 20 out from the line. Burton. Kelleher. Kelleher stops in the line and voluntary takes the tackle. Off by opposite number. Rima Butler's got a bit of claret coming out of her nose there. Kelly. Kernick. Kernick away to Carlisle. And what a strong run by the young front rower. Burton, dummy half. Kernick. Kernick the show and go towards Bridie Parker. They're 5 out from the line. This could be important. Burton tries to go from dummy half, but she's been stopped by Kiriaratu and Byers. Burton plays it back to Kernick. Carlisle. Carlisle. Doesn't she got the ball down? I think she might have. Macy Carlisle might have got a vital try here for the Roosters. But Belinda Sharp sending up to the bunker as a no try.
Oh, Carlisle brave, mate. She's playing this hit up with only one shoe on, bro. Her other shoe is in the in-goal area. I thought the defense looked too good on this occasion. Taylor's underneath. Anne-Marie Kiriaratu's underneath.
That's a great effort from Kiriaratu.
Oh, what? They're celebrating.
Celebrating this hit. Oh, there's the ball touching the turf right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
What a try from Macy Carlisle. I think that's her first NRLW try.
Massive try. Well done, Carlisle.
She's made a great impact off the bench for the Roosters. Hasn't played NRLW in a couple of years. Wasn't signed last year. Debuted with the Dragons a couple of years ago, but didn't get an opportunity last year. And been a handy pickup for the Roosters and been a mainstay of this 17 all season.
Oh, man, she has been super reliable. And it is so unlucky for the Cronulla Sharks. It was Shante Kiriaratu just trying to kill the last play of the Sydney Roosters, and it resulted in a 6 again there for Eastern Suburbs. But Carlisle, bro, she may not have played NRLW for a long time, but she's been super reliable this season. I'm absolutely wrapped for the form of Carlisle in 2025.
Yep, 100%. Always had the potential. I remember she played New South Wales in the countryside a couple of years ago. Got limited opportunities in her time at the Dragons, but good to see her playing in a system like the Roosters. And Kelleher puts the Roosters to 10 in front, so it's a big job now for the Sharks to stay in it.
It's massive. They looked good. Jada Taylor threatened about 3 minutes ago, but yeah, no more points here for the Roosters if you're a Sharks fan. All right.
And yeah, what a bench they do have. Players like Macy Carlisle and Amber Hall, Lopamau, they've all done their job. It's not a 1-13. The way they've played this year, it's 1-17. And if you're any chance of beating this Rooster side, you have to be playing out of your skin.
Oh!
It's young Kelleher. Kelleher's made the mistake. Off the kickoff. That's a few times tonight they've made mistakes off the kickoff.
Yeah, Kelleher was asked to come forward and then, ricocheted back into Wood, who has her third error. Oh, dear. Mia Wood.
Can the Sharks hit back here? They need it badly.
Badly, bro. You took the words out of my mouth, man. They genuinely have to hit back here. So they win the scrum, 10 metres out. The central one, they go right to Jada Taylor. Taylor's able to skip away from Baxter, but Naiviti was there. Taylor again, not happy with something in the tackle. It's working its way left infield here. It's in the hands of Byers. Byers versus Strange, and Strange, her defence over the past 18 months has improved dramatically. Hanaway at dummy half goes to the right-hand side and throws it right to Kiriaratu, back under for Tafua, and she's brought down about 4 or 5 metres in front of the try line. about 10 metres in field, and Hanaway continues left. Taylor cuts back and grates the grain, and takes 3 Roosters to stop her. Oh, wow, they were on their heels there momentarily. Hanaway, right. Kirioratu, there's space. There's numbers. Kirioratu, didn't need them momentarily. Well. Absolutely. This last tackle, Hanaway, left. Taylor, left, Anne-Marie Kirioratu, left on for Emma Veron, cut out left for Penitani-Gray. She puts the foot down and is brought down about 8 metres from the try line. Cronulla need to be disciplined.
Yep, that was a poor end to the set. They should have got to a kick and try and force that repeat set. They've let the Roosters off the hook there as Jasmine Strange takes it up. One of many Central Coast products in this side. Coached by father John Strange, obviously.
Good defense.
Frezard not happy there. Anyway, plays it back to Burton. That's Isabelle Keeley. Plays it back to Burton again. Macy Carlisle, a try scorer. She runs it into her opposite number in Stephanie Faulkner. Burton to Kelleher, and Kelleher will kick it on the 4th tackle very early in the set.
40-20.
What a kick from Jocelyn Kelleher. No wonder she's no Jada Taylor there at the back for the Sharks, and great awareness there from Jocelyn Kelleher.
Well, I think it was almost a 30-10. I think it was almost a 30-10, Jag.
What a kick. She's had a remarkable season. She keeps this form up. She gets a Jillaroos debut, I think. Anyway, Koenig from the restart.
Come on, scramble, Sharkies.
Burton to Rima Butler. She'll be hard to stop from there. They hold her up with Rhiannon Byers. Burton. Kelleher, cut out pass to Baxter. Baxter, the cut out pass. And it's gone over the sideline. Jamie Fraser wasn't ready for it. But Baxter knows it wasn't the best pass either.
Oh, boy, they dodge a bullet 9 minutes into the second half, and this is exactly what they needed. They lost a little something when Brooke Anderson came off. Ellie Johnston is always going to be missed whenever she's off the paddock, but I just thought Brooke Anderson, she's going to come on and just help a lot, getting them a little bit more direct here, as Penitani-Gray earns a penalty for her side. Sergis high on Penitani-Gray.
Nice run from Penitani-Gray. Very close to the best from the skipper.
Alrighty, so we've got 25 minutes remaining. 16-6 in favour of the Roosters. This is obviously much better improvement, better performance by the Sharkies since the last time they played the Roosters. And now it's being worked for Ellie Johnston here, who centralises the Sharks and able to make nice post-contact meters. So stopped about 15 metres short of 17 metres short of halfway. Anderson now just takes the ball and asks questions, dummies, and makes a great 10-metre play for the Sharkies. 5 metres shy of halfway. Hanaway back under for Faulkner, and she is dumped by another Swiss Army knife in the Roosters cabinet in Tiana Doherty at the moment. Brooke Anderson, her second touch of the set, gets them into Roosters territory. And this is the 4th now. Hanaway goes to the left-hand side for Veron. Back under for Penitani-Gray. And she's brought down just in front of the 30-metre line. Plays the ball. Last tackle, Kirioratu. Puts in a right-footed bomb. Taken well.
Yep, taken on the full there by Bridie Parker. Wrapped up by Veron and Hanaway. Kelleher from dummy half. Finds Mia Wood. Brought down by Talei Holmes and Emma Veron. And that's Kelly from dummy half. Finds Jasmine Strange. Penitani-Gray and Hanaway bring her down. Davis is back on there in jumper number 9. And Isabelle Kelly makes the run. Not very far there. Davis dummy half. Here's Koenig. Koenig just straightens up the attack. Last tackle coming up for them. Koenig plays it back to Davis. Davis to Kelleher, kicking high in the air on the last tackle. But Jada Taylor does well and takes it on the full seam.
That's a great take by Jada Taylor. That was a nightmare kick put in by Kelleher. But Jada Taylor taking well. There's been a Rooster that's been left behind the back play. It's Corban Baxter. All right, Kirioratu passes left in field for Biddle, and Biddle is brought down immediately by Strange. Strange has been impressive again defensively. Now, Varen scoots out a dummy after the right-hand side, and she's able to make 11 metres, getting her team to about 9 metres away from halfway. Sharkies is central. Hanaway goes right. Brooke Anderson, foot down, but then finds Johnston on the left, and Johnston's able to get to halfway. Baxter, hopefully it's just corked, but doesn't look good. Kirioratu, Shante, puts the kick downfield and lands about 15 metres away from the Roosters try line.
And Parker takes it back on the full, runs it back. Baxter hasn't had a good 12 to 24 months. Obviously missed last year's season with an ACL, been out much of this year with an ankle injury. So hopefully she's okay as Frezard makes this run. Anderson brings her down. Baxter's back in the play, so that's a good sign for the Roosters veteran, former premiership winning captain. Kelly back to Davis. Davis to Butler. And Butler gets it over the 40-metre line. Roosters looking good in this set. Davis to Koenig. Koenig, Kelleher.
That's knocked on.
By Baxter. And it's knocked on there by Corban Baxter. Got that clean away to Isabelle Kelly. There was a try coming for the Roosters. And there's where Baxter sustained injury in an attempt to tackle Jada Taylor. What have we got here? Is it a challenge for the Roosters?
Oh, don't get me started. Well, it wasn't touched to that time, but by a Sharks defender.
She touches
Baxter.
it there.
See, Jag, it's a captain's challenge. It's an unsuccessful one at that. You just can't tell. Like, if we can't rule on forward passes, we're not going to rule on stuff like that. If we can't determine if it's gone backwards, flat, or forward.
No, that's a waste of a challenge there. That one, I don't think they had any chance of winning that one. Yeah, could come back to bite them, but yeah. Anyway, Sharks have it, and they need to get something going fast.
They do, man. I don't think we're quite in that territory where they need to fling passes and offload every single play, man, but it's getting close to it. Just a little bit more patience required here from Cronulla, I feel, as it's being worked in field for Anderson now to Tucker Patolo, who's out there and carries 3 Roosters defenders with her to just shy of the 30-metre line. Third tackle, Hanaway, flat right to Kirioratu, flat on for Biddle, beat Baxter, and was able to enter the 20-metre zone of the Roosters. This is the fourth. Kirioratu left in field for Hanaway, left for Anderson. Johnston just... Skittles,
Strange. Whoa.
12 metres away. Hanaway, Varen's got the ball now. Afforded to run. Cut back to the right. Jada Taylor. Jada Taylor is held up over the line.
That was better from the Sharks. That's much better play from the Sharks.
Well, we're going to the video ref. I thought that was pretty clear.
Jada Taylor's been very good for the Sharks tonight, but was there a shoulder charge in there? Will they pull that up? She's lost the ball anyway in the attempt to get it down, Jada Taylor. But was there contact to the head in the middle of that? Will there be trouble coming? That's just great on goal line defense as well from the Roosters.
And you can see Jada Taylor. You can see Taylor and the Sharks are blowing up that the bunker didn't look at the high shot that you were referring to, Jag.
Yeah, should have been at least a penalty, but yeah, don't know what happened there, why the bunker missed that one. But Roosters get away with it as Sergis makes the run in this set. Still time for the Sharks, but they need to be next to score. Sergis plays it back to Davis. Davis to Butler. What a strong run. Among the Roosters' best so far tonight. Davis. Kelleher. Baxter to Parker.
Ooh.
Parker
Ooh.
gets through, but Kiriaratu brings her down just shy of the 30. Davis runs from dummy half. Now to Corban Baxter. Baxter shows and goes. Couldn't get it away to Naivini. Third tackle, Roosters. Plays it back to Isabelle Kelly. Kelly finds Davis. Davis to Carlisle. Carlisle, what a strong run. But Johnston and Takapatolo hold her. Within the 10-metre line, Davis. Koenig. Karima Butler. Georgia Hanaway comes with him with a try-saving tackle.
Hanaway!
The Sharks survive, but Rima Butler doesn't look well.
All right, so they've got to go 95 metres here. Penitani-Gray gets them going in the right direction. Her carries, man, have been strong, Penitani, tonight. This is Georgia Ravix now with a hit up, fending away from a couple and centralising the Sharks' attack. That's a decent run from Ravix. Farron now left. Oh, that was very lackadaisical. All that. Staples has got ball in hand and she was nearly stripped of it. We'll play the ball on the 30, just a little bit beyond it. Farron comes left. Holmes now stepping away from a couple of Roosters and will be brought down just a few metres shy of halfway. This is the fourth tackle now. Play a bit of footy here, Sharkies. Jada Taylor now just puts the foot down and makes a great 10-metre play. 19 minutes to go, 10 points down. Kiriaratu, ball in hand, gets the kick from pretty much on halfway and will come down 15 metres away.
And Bridie Parker takes it on the full. And she's
nice
by Brooke Anderson and Takapatolo.
But discipline now.
And Parker will play it back to Baxter. Baxter finds Frezard. Frezard runs it straight into Hanaway. Plays it back, Baxter to Kelly. In fact, it was Mia Wood. My apologies. Plays it back, Baxter again from dummy half. Now to Sergis. Sergis palms off Talei Holmes, but Brooke Anderson comes in over the top. On the 40-metre line now, the Roosters. Sergis plays it back to Davis on the fourth. Now to Isabelle Kelly. Gets past to Fua, but Anderson gets around her ankles. Last tackle for them. Kelly back to Davis. Davis to Kelleher. Kelleher goes and thunders it into the sky, but Cassie Staples does well.
Wow. A good catch from Staples, who is known to have a few wobbles underneath the high ball. Penitani-Gray asks for more work. And this is second tackle. They go to the right-hand side and Biddle, great 10-metre carry, gets them over the 40, still inside their own territory. Play the ball comes now. Veron, left. Taylor, foot down, over halfway. That's another 10-metre dash from Jada Taylor. Terrific stuff from her tonight. Hanaway left. Johnston over the 40 of the Roosters. Can she get to the 30? No. Stopped just shy of it, just by a couple metres. Last tackle, left. Veron, 30 metres out, afforded to run a bit. Put in a kick that smacked off the melon of a Rooster. It was touched. I think this is 6 again, but it's being flung about anyway. Takapatolo's got ball in hand. It is 6 again. Oh, Takapatolo now has lost it. Oh, she just lost it. Oh, that is... Advantage was also taken. Oh.
That's a dagger to the heart. Hang on, will the Sharks challenge this? Penitani-Gray's not happy. Yep, it is a challenge from Penitani-Gray.
Is that fair enough that advantage was lost there, Jag?
I think they call advantage, yeah. Takapatolo just didn't hang on to the ball. But what is the challenge?
Well, Naivini's
got her hand on it.
Yeah, Naivini
raked it out after the tackle was complete. That should be a penalty.
It's unsuccessful.
Rough call there.
I think so, man. Like, Naivini came back in again.
That's a rough call for the Sharks. Anyway, the Roosters will feed it. Baxter, Davis at the back of the scrum. Kelleher finds Sergis. Sergis taken by Veron, Anderson, and Holmes. Plays it back, Davis. Davis to Lopamauer. Lopamauer tries to get the offload away, but the Sharks don't let her do that. Anyway, Davis at dummy half.
Koenig. Oh, good tackle.
It's 13 on 13. Brooke Anderson.
Whoa.
Straight out of the cannon. Kelleher. Here's Talei. What a run from Annessa Talei. Took Takapatolo with her on that carry. Davis. Baxter. Koenig. Kelleher. Does it touch by Strain? It's being picked up by Emma Verren. But Kelleher tries to strip it back. But it'll be Sharks ball as Emma Verren plays it.
All right, great territory here. Penitani scoots to the right-hand side and gets over halfway by about 5 meters. This is the first tackle now. And Hanaway goes right. This is Staples now over the 40 and gets the Sharks being closer to the middle now. Hanaway, goes right. Biddle now over the 30. Collides with Koenig and gets post-contact meters, gets the Sharks to the 20-meter line. Biddle, enormous upon her return this evening. They go left. Anderson, first receiver. Left to Verren. Verren under for Holmes. Holmes is stepping and weaving once more, arcing on her run and straightens things up and is brought down by Nefidi and Koenig. Fourth tackle, 5 out. Hanaway, right. Anderson, first receiver. Right to Kirioratu. Nice little back under play for Takapatolo, but she is hemmed in by Keeley Davis. Last tackle, Hanaway. Hanaway eventually finds Anne-Marie Kirioratu. Now Verren. Way out left for Penitani-Gray. There's a little bit of space here. Penitani-Gray all through an intercept.
Thrown it to me, or Wood. I'm not sure if Cassie Staples would have got there, but bit of panic there from the Sharks. As Parker plays it back to Kelly. Kelly away to Sergis and a strong run there, but Verren brings her down. As Tony Herman barks his orders. Here's Isabelle Kelly. Gets past Anne-Marie Kirioratu. Now tries to palm off Ellie Johnston. She'll play it back. Baxter runs from dummy half. She's taken down by Ellie Johnston. Davis. Kelleher. Talei.
It's the last. No, now it is. Okay.
Talei plays it back to Davis. Davis finds Kelleher, and Kelleher will go to the sky, to the bright lights of Gosford, and it's allowed to bounce by Jada Taylor, batted back by Jasmine Strange, and it's still play on. Mia Wood got it back to Kelleher. Kelleher with the second kick towards the wing of Georgia Ravix, and Georgia Ravix takes it on the full, and Georgia Ravix steps away.
Oh, Ravix brought down on the 30. Out the back left for Biddle now, and Biddle versus Davis. And again, post-contact meters, monstrous there for Annessa Biddle. Oh, man. Plays the ball. And flat left for Staples. Staples running to the left-hand side. And she's brought down eventually by Sergis. 13 and a half minutes to go. You've got to start playing some sudden death footy now. And Penitani-Gray, ruthless carry from her. She must be up near 150 tonight. And now this is Brooke Anderson. Back left for Jada Taylor. Breaks free of Koenig. Puts on the step on Parker. Right, Taylor. Taylor's just brought down.
Tackle. Isabelle Kelly.
Now someone is sent to the bin.
Karate Parker.
Oh, Parker sent to the bin.
Huge moment in the game.
Well, Taylor finally has something go her way as well. She's not been happy about the service by the Roosters, and finally something goes her way. Well, this is game back on big time. 13 to go. Anderson's come back on and has changed the game alongside Ellie Johnston. She's been that spark for them. And Jada Taylor. Okay, thank you. No, I missed that. So, fresh set, 10 meters out. Johnston, ball in hand. And the Roosters are down a lady. Quick play the ball here. Dodd, Verren left. Forwarded to run, and Verren scores.
And the Sharks
Wushka. Wushka. Oh, man. Verren, she's not had a bad game tonight too. She's done very well, especially in that first half. It's taken just a little bit to get into the second half, but I think Verren's been good. Wow.
We've got a game on our hands now.
Oh, fantastic!
It's going to be a long 9 minutes for the Roosters. They only get Parker back with 3 minutes remaining, so it's a huge time in the game for the Roosters now. Can the Sharks take advantage? Well, hasn't taken them long.
No, it took them less than 60 seconds, didn't it, to get one on the board? Wow, Jada Taylor, bro. Man,
What a
once she
game.
gets the ball, she just puts the foot down.
She's lightning quick. I don't know if you've seen her try in the under-19s.
Of course.
She is just a freak. She had so much, and put someone like Emma Verren out of the fullback role. That's what a shocking kick from Kiri Aratu.
Well, again, Akiri Ratu's kicking conversion rate is somewhere in the realm of 45% for 2025, bro. So, look, man, maybe Emma Verren needs to step up. I mean,
that could come down to it.
Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't be putting that trust into Kiri Ratu. I'm sorry.
Georgia Hanaway can kick goals too, can't she?
Absolutely. Oh, and she is off the field. Yes. Oh, truth. Alrighty. Good game of footy, man. Conditions a little bit blustery, but otherwise dry. Out there at Gosford, the Sharkies in both the NRLW and the men's are 0-3. And on the fourth attempt, they might get lucky here, Cronulla, as kickoff has commenced and Kiriaratu picks up a dribbling ball and gives it to Johnston. And Johnston, puts Davis on the seat of her pants. Holy crap. Now, Biddle's straight and hard, a 10-metre play. Stop just shy of the 30. Dodd, left in field here for Tiana. Penitani-Gray, foot down and beat two. Absolutely, she did. Emma Verren now, they're already up to halfway now where the Sharks jag, and Verren is brought down. 5 minutes inside Roosters territory. Fourth tackle. Anderson just straight and hard. And this is the last tackle now. Dodd, right. Kiriaratu, 35 metres out. Puts the bomb up. It will land on the 10-metre line for Wood.
So I wonder who's playing fullback now for the Roosters. Maybe we see Corban Baxter drop back. This will definitely change the way the Roosters attack. As Wood plays it back to Baxter. Baxter finds Sergis. Should see a reshuffle in this Roosters backline. Sergis gets up. Here's Isabelle Kelly, the skipper, runs straight into Quincy Dodd and Ellie Johnston. As we enter the last 10 minutes of the game, the Roosters lead by a converted try, 16-10 on the Central Coast. As Koenig runs it straight into Kiriaratu. She'll play it back to Davis. Last tackle. No, not the last. Gets it to Frezard. Looked at Kelleher, but chose to go to Frezard. Just makes a few more meters for them. Now they go on the last. Davis to Kelleher. Kelleher kicking, and Jada Taylor takes it on the full.
And gets over the 20, and she's met by Lopamua, who absolutely towers over her. Verren at dummy half goes right for Ravik. She's able to get over the 30-metre line, beat one tackle, get over the 40 by 5 metres. Fantastic play by Georgia Raviks, the winger. Shante Kiriaratu left in field for Biddle, who dummy straightens and threatened to explode out the back, but got into Roosters territory. This is the third tackle here. Biddle up a little bit ginger now. Come on, Biddle. And now left to Staples. And Staples, nice post-contact meters. Fourth tackle, 9 minutes to go. Dodd, dummy up, goes to Anderson. Now back under for Johnston. And Johnston's taken down about 23 meters away from the try line. Last tackle, Dodd. Shante Kiriaratu. Dummies, runs, beats one, comes back to the left-hand side, and she will go and
she's gone.
Herself. Shante Kiriaratu. Yeehaw!
We're going to have a level game in a moment.
Kiriaratu, the young sensation who's come down from the Gold Coast, had massive raps on her, played in that 2023 Grand Final.
Missed all the last year.
She played she didn't play last year, and she may be on her way to sending the Sharks to a grand final. Kiriaratu, that's the best play of the season. Like that. Kiriaratu.
Wow.
But now you've got to kick it.
Solo try.
It's enormous. It might be the solo try of the year in the NRLW. But she's got to kick it, man.
And it might not be a more important one in the context of the Shark season either.
Wow. 7.5 to go. And Kiriyaratu, with arguably the biggest kick of her career right now. Oh, Jack, 16-14. It's just a little bit to the right. She shoots and scores. Well done, Shante Kiriyaratu. We are 16 points apiece, Jag.
And still 4 minutes left in the bin for Bridie Parker. So this is a huge 4 minutes for the Roosters.
Oh, Jason Reeder, put the champagne back on ice, my good friend. It is going down to the wire, bro. There's 33 people in the chat. Thank you very much for coming in here and saying good day and support the NRLW or us doing the NRLW. It really does mean a lot. Thank you, everyone, to coming in and saying good day. We've got a thriller emanating at the Central Coast right now, Jag.
John Strange, a nervous John Strange looks on. Grand final spot up for grabs for the winner. The loser leaves the country. Kelleher with the kickoff.
Okay, Farron catches it, bobbles it, gives it to Taylor. And now on to Anne-Marie Kiriyaratu. They've got to complete the set, no matter how many meters are made here or little. And now it's a nice scoot there. Oh, I think it's from Quincy Dodd, a nice 15-meter scoot. Second tackle, right. And this is Penitani-Gray. She's been amazing this evening. And she's fended away from Naiviti, but finished off in the end eventually. Third tackle. And they're on the 40. Dodd goes right. This is Tucker Patolo. And she's getting dragged back. Good defense there by Isabelle Kelly. And this is the fourth tackle. Now, Dodd, flat left for Anderson. Dummies, goes herself and is going to get tackled on halfway. So big kick here needed by Kiriyaratu. She puts the right-footed kick in, and it's going to be found on the full 10 out by Baxter.
Baxter runs it back. Huge set for the Roosters now. 6 minutes to go. Kelly, Frezard, Takapatola comes over the top with the help of Anderson, or Dodd and Kiriyaratu. Frezard plays it back to Kelly. Kelly to Sergis, and her centre partner just takes it up. Takapatola brings it down. Sergis back to Davis. Davis to Kernick. Kernick away to Butler. They're just going through the motions in this set here. The Roosters not throwing the ball around here. Are they setting up for the field goal? Davis. Here's Kernick. They're just rucking it up the middle. Will they take the shot here? Where's Jocelyn Kelleher? Kernick to Davis. Davis to Kelleher, not taking the shot, but goes towards the wing of Georgia Rabbits. And she bobbled it, but she hung on to it just.
Holy smokes. All right, so 5 minutes. Are we going to Golden Point in this preliminary final? Broncos and Knights are sitting back, asking, thinking, hoping. Yes, please. Annessa Biddle, ball in hand, plays it on the second tackle, just short of the 20. It goes left to Staples. Staples fended away from one, but was finished off by Jess Sergis. So very little made on that play. It's now here for Anderson, who's been huge herself, getting to the 30-meter line. Fending away from Talei and Butler as well, if you don't mind, as Dodd scoots. Makes a great 15 or 13-meter carry. This is the last, however. They've got to kick the absolute tripe out of it. Shante Kiriyaratu does so. It bounces about 25 out very nicely there for Baxter.
Baxter runs it back. So just under 90 seconds until we see Bridie Parker return to the field, as Baxter will play it back to Kelleher. Kelleher away to Kelly. And Kelly runs it straight into Talei, Holmes and Quincy Dodd, just sort of the halfway line of the Roosters. Kelleher to Frezard. Frezard just runs it straight up, with Anne-Marie Kiriyaratu and Johnston bringing her down. Do they take the ones very soon? Davis finds Kelleher, gets it away to Talei, and then 20 metres out from the line. Where's Jocelyn Kelleher?
Yep.
Here she goes. Davis to Kelleher for the field goal.
No.
And it is a field goal for the Roosters. Does that get them to the grand final?
It looks like she had all the time in the world there, Jag.
No Sharks rushing it up on her. They should have known she was going for it. And it's the milestone man, milestone woman. Who else? Jocelyn Kelleher. Does that put the Roosters into the grand final? And they do get the ball back as well, the Roosters. Huge 3 minutes coming up to finish this one. As Bridie Parker looks ready to come back on. Waiting for the groundskeeper to give her all the okay. As Kelleher. And what a strong carry from Reema Butler. Runs straight into Johnston and Holmes. As John Strange urges his troops home. Kelleher, Baxter, Talei. Kiriaratu, Takapatolo and Dodd make the tackle. Talei plays it back to Davis. Davis finds Baxter to Naividi. And Shante Kiriaratu makes the tackle. 3 minutes to go. Roosters by 1. Davis to Koenig. Koenig does what she does best and just runs it straight. Bridie Parker back on now for the Roosters. Roosters back to 13. As Davis to Kelleher. Kelleher to Butler. And Butler gets over the 40. Now into the Sharks half. Butler plays it back. Davis to Kelleher. On the last. With some spiral on it. But Cassie Staples does well under pressure. 2.5 to go. The Sharks have to go the distance.
Oh, man. Got to play some wild footy here. Is Penitani-Gray gets them out of the 10-metre zone. Very in a dummy half, passes right to Rabix, who had to bend over and get it, but does so and gets over the 20-metre line by a couple of metres. They're in a central position, running right to left. Hanaway's out there, and she scoots, offloads back to Taylor. Oh, and that might be all she wrote.
Strange picks it up from the mistake. And they're just going through the motions now. Strange will play it back to Kelly, to Butler. Hanaway, Johnston, and Dodd make the tackle. Winding the clock down, looks like the Roosters. Davis to Talei. 11 out from the line. Talei, Davis a dummy half. And here's Olivia Koenig, already got 1 try tonight. Can she get a double? No, not on that occasion. Davis from dummy half. Taylor holds her up with the help of Anderson. 4th tackle. Back to Koenig at dummy half. Kelleher goes. Kelleher, can she get a try?
Oh.
Taylor goes, well, just gets underneath her. Last tackle, Roosters. Kelleher will play it. Davis, and here's Koenig, and she'll die with it on the last tackle. And the Sharks have to go the full 100 metres and come up with the special play.
And it's a good start with Georgia Hanaway getting 10 metres with a scoot from dummy half. Plays the ball left for Staples, and she zigs and just takes the hit up. They've got to do more here. 50 seconds. 2nd tackle now. Goes left. This is Penitani-Gray. Gets up over the 30 and makes post-contact metres. 3rd tackle. Start flinging it. Verin, right to Dodd, right to Johnston. Can she offload? Fighting, but she's brought down. Great tackle by Baxter. 4th tackle.
With a special play.
Hanaway goes to the right. This is Shante Kiriaratu. Right on Takapatolo, and she's brought down on the Roosters 40. Last tackle. Left. Kiriaratu. Oh, she puts in the crossfield kick. Oh, and it's been knocked on. It's a double knock on. It can't be play on. It can't be play on.
Sergis is away.
Clock is stopped at 7 seconds.
What's the ruling? The Sharks will get the feed.
Oh, there's no challenge
to level it up.
Oh,
it's a knock on from Mia Wood.
Penitani didn't touch it.
The Sharks have to go straight away. Where's Kiriaratu?
Okay. So with 7 seconds on the clock,
here?
There's going to be a central scrum from 20 metres out. Hanaway has come screaming out there now. Barron's got the ball in hand.
They need to get it straight to Shante Kiriaratu.
Shante Kirioratu's to the right-hand side. It'll be a field goal shot from about 25 metres out, but it's not going to happen. They're going to run it. Jaden Taylor from 20 metres out puts in the kick. It's wobbled in. Oh!
Roddy Parker's got it, and the Roosters are through again. And the Roosters will get the chance to defend their title. They've done it. One more game, and they go through the entire season undefeated. What a remarkable story that would be. A gallant fight, though, from the Cronulla Sharks. But it is the Roosters who are the first team through to the 2025 NRLW Grand Final at Accor Stadium next Sunday. Who will they play? Will it be the Broncos or will it be the Newcastle Knights? As the Sharks, in disbelief, a hard way to lose a prelim final, Sam.
Mohammed Dib says, good night, nurse. Sharks need to go coast to coast. Jason Reed has put the champagne out of the ice bucket. Sweet. Phew. $1.16 odds are always risky with the girls, he says. Field goal, all-out club. Hey, man, asking where was the field goal? Attempt by Shante Kirioratu.
I don't know what they were thinking.
We've seen Shante Kirioratu kick the stitching out of the ball, bro. If she flogged it, I mean, it's going 30 meters, man. Accuracy, sure, we don't know, and we'll never know now, but that is... Oh, Jag. Last week, the Cowboys looked like they didn't know what to do with themselves, trying to go coast to coast in one play or in a couple of plays. And the Sharks just then they just didn't back themselves. They didn't back Kirioratu. They didn't back Hanaway for a potential shot. Oh, but Jason Reeder, grand final, here we come. He says, a phenomenal game, great commentary. We really appreciate that, Jason. Really, again, congratulations to the Roosters.
Hands off to the Sharks too. They really put in a good fight.
They did. They genuinely did. Sweet reckons that Staples was needed to be used more. Yeah. Jag, I think the player of the match has to be Jocelyn Kelleher, mate.
Enormous. She was enormous. Her game management was superb, and she kicked the winning field goal. Highly involved in a couple of tries as well. And it's very fitting she doesn't get it in her milestone match.
Absolutely. Look, it would have been an injustice. Look, I think we're all kind of a little bit excited for Cronulla because just it would have been something different. But it would have been an injustice if the Roosters, after this season that they've had, they didn't make the grand final. But yeah, credit to the Sharkies, phenomenal effort, and you can see how much difference Biddle and Dodd makes a difference to that team. But yeah, 17-16, thriller to the Roosters, man.
Yeah, thriller. And they'll be sitting back watching tomorrow's prelim, I'm sure, and waiting to see who they'll be playing, the Broncos or the Knights. That a lot are tipping the Broncos to win comfortably, but I wouldn't take the Knights very lightly, especially with the former Jesse Southwell and Jasmine Clydesdale at the moment.
100%. So look, I'll say it again. That Broncos Knights game I thought would be the closer of the two prelims, and if this ended up 17-16, who knows what we'll be in for tomorrow. Steve Gregor in the Dragons chat, the NRLW refs are really below par. Sharp just let the Roosters hold the Sharks players down as well as just let them have their hands in the ruck to slow them down. There was a controversial penalty that was not given. It was a challenge that was lost by the Sharkies, but they had their chances, Sharkies, and with a last play that needs to be detailed and quizzed a little bit more. But congratulations, Roosters. Jag, thank you so much. We've been meaning to do it for a very long time, but we finally have. And I'm really grateful for your support throughout 2025. And we'll be calling some internationals, I'm sure, over the next couple of months.
Yeah, definitely. Our Pacific Championships coming up after the season, and it'd be nice to call a Jillaroos game again with you.
100%. Well, thank you very much, everybody. All the best. And it is tomorrow. It is the big day out at Suncorp Stadium in both the NRL and NRLW preliminary finals. The day has come for all Brisbane Knights. I'll talk to you guys later. Take care.
Go
Adios.
watch the Mad Dragons podcast. See Donnie back on the tunes as the Dragons take on the Warriors in New South Wales Cup Grand Final tomorrow from 3 p.m. So tune into that one.
Done. Alrighty. Thanks, guys.